Hello, everyone. The process of generating insights in medical affairs consists of three major steps. First, collecting DFOs, then, generating medical insights, and finally, setting the actionable insights, or what we can call the plan of action. In our previous session, we discussed how to generate medical insights from data, facts, and observations. And probably what was expected that today we will discuss how to generate the actionable insights. Well, this is not the case. Today we will also talk about generating medical insights. There is a need that we spend more time understanding how we generate medical insights, why they are important, and what are the criteria of the ideal medical insights. Generating medical insights is the transitional step between collecting the data, facts, and observation and generating the final outcome, which is the actionable insights. And today episode will be also a transitional episode to focus on the importance of this step, generating the medical insights. So let's get started. Let's start by a deep understanding of why the high quality medical insights are important, why they are critical and mandatory. The first reason is that high quality medical insights are the main and ultimate objectives of any role in the field medical function. Whether you are MSL, medical manager, or advisor, your main job is about generating meaningful, high quality medical insights. The second reason is that high quality medical insights reflects the quality of the entire work we do in medical affairs and the value we bring to the organization. And so, with low quality medical insights or without high quality medical insights, our efforts would be questioned. Three, the high quality medical insights are directly linked to the business impact of the medical key opinion leader engagement strategies. This is very important. Why we are visiting and interacting with key opinion leaders, why key opinion leader engagement is taking most of the time, specifically from the field medical team. Because generating high quality medical insights is that can be translated into the business impact of this key opinion leader engagements. Four, the medical team, and we discussed this before, acts like a bridge between medical research and clinical practice. That's why this bridge between medical research and clinical practice is probably a unique link in the pharmaceutical industry. No one else presents this link between medical research and the clinical practice. While any pharmaceutical organization has many sources to generate insights, so they have the sales team, they have health solution partners team, they have the access teams, and different teams that can collect different types of insights. The field medical teams remains the only source of insights that reflects the pulse of the clinical practice. So, despite that, the pharmaceutical industry has many teams, sales teams, marketing teams, and they all engage with key opinion leaders and they bring back insights. But the medical teams are the only source of insights that reflects the pulse of the clinical practice. And in our industry, in the pharmaceutical industry, we are not selling food or promoting cinema movies. We are bringing innovative medications to treat different diseases. And the pulse of clinical practice is our compass to put the right strategies and navigate the healthcare systems appropriately. Without high quality medical insights, the pharmaceutical organization will lose the compass and will lose the pulse of the clinical practice. Can you imagine a brand strategy for a medication that lacks the updates from clinical practice? This would be waste of time, efforts, and investment. So, four reasons why high quality medical insights is mandatory. And we have, as medical affairs teams, to spend time and effort to ensure that our insights are of high quality. The first reason, this is the ultimate objective of the role of field medical colleagues. The second reason is that high quality medical insights reflects the quality of medical affairs and the work we do and the value we bring. The third reason, high quality medical insights are directly linked to the business impact of the key opinion leader engagements, which is the main function we do. And finally, the medical insights that are of high quality are the direct compass that we can use in order to have an informed strategy in the organization, because it is the only source for us to understand clinical practice and its updates. In order to illustrate the idea what is a good medical insight and what's a bad medical insight or a low quality medical insight, based on my experience, I put together 10 criteria for the ideal medical insights. Let's discuss them and recall some examples. The first is the need of the insights to be of high quality, and we discussed this in the previous slide. The second is the need for the insights to be relevant and specific. The insights must be directly relevant to the medical field and specific to the therapeutic areas of interest. These insights should address specific challenges, trends, or needs identified through the discussion with the key opinion leader. Imagine someone captured an insight and put it in the monthly report saying that the key opinion leader is moving out of the clinic, or he visited the customer and the insight was that the doctor is traveling. Unfortunately, we had these examples, and in such cases, not reporting a relevant and specific insight is by far better than reporting an irrelevant one, because the irrelevance of any insights included in the monthly report, let's say, indicates lack of understanding of the job and lack of understanding of the objective of your key opinion leader engagement. So, a basic rule, all the insights that are generated from your key opinion leader engagements must be relevant and specific. The third point here is that all the insights generated must be accurate and reliable. So, if you will collect data from your key opinion leader engagements, they should be accurate, verified, and sourced from reliable interactions. This ensures that the insights derived are based on valid information. So, it is important to ensure that your insights are accurate and reliable, and that the source of the insights or the data collected is reliable. The fourth point in this criteria is the actionability. Insights should lead to clear actions or decisions. They must provide strategic value, guiding the medical affairs team in developing better strategies. The fifth point is the timelines. Insights need to be timely and generated and communicated in a timely manner, reflecting the most updated data and trends in the medical field. We discussed before that reporting the insights or writing or documenting the insights is critical, and the faster you do this is the better. This is critical, especially in our field, in clinical practice and pharmaceutical industry. We are evolving like no one else, and the pace is very fast. Look at oncology or rare disease, where the treatment paradigms can change rapidly from week to the other. So we need to be very careful when we will communicate our insights. There are insights that can wait for a month and insights that must be communicated immediately. So, timelines of communication of the medical insights is a very important parameter to ensure that the whole process is of high quality. The sixth point here is the comprehensiveness. High quality insights often come from a comprehensive view. This comprehensive view must include multiple sources and viewpoints. So, for example, if a key opinion leader tells you that your drug is not working, you don't go directly and report this as a high quality, meaningful insight. You need to verify, is the feedback coming from different key opinion leaders? What are other sources that have discussed this? What are the insights from another country or another region? So the comprehensive view is very important when we put together high quality medical insights. And this means integrating the insights from key opinion leaders with other data sources like clinical trial results, real world evidence, literature reviews, and also patient outcomes. So always look to the literature, what has been published, look to the clinical trials data, what has been reported, and what results were generated from real world data, and compare the view of the key opinion leader with this. You may find a trend, you may find a sign, but you have to do this comprehensiveness review. So, high quality insights must come from a comprehensive view. The seventh point is ethical and compliance. All insights must be collected and utilized in a compliant manner, following the industry ethical standards, including, of course, respecting confidentiality and transparency in how this information is gathered and used. At a later stage, when the insights or when the data facts observations are collected, we need to do some sort of analysis. And this takes us to the eighth point. There must be some sort of analytical depth, and the insights should be derived using some analytical methods if you have this option. Superficial analysis to explore deeper trends and patterns and implications. Ideally, organizations should use a technology based CRM system or customer relationship management systems that can analyze data, facts, and observations and provide trends or some sort of predictive analysis in order to highlight and raise flags if needed. The ninth point here may be customization, because the insights should be tailored or customized to address specific needs and concerns of different stakeholders, including internal and external stakeholders. Consider when you think about customization that later on, one medical insights can have three or four functions or external parties working on it when we generate the actionable insights. So the insights writing skill here needs to highlight the needs of each function. The last point of these 10 criteria is the communicability, and here the insights or writing the insights must be easy to communicate and understand. And we have to consider here the language and culture differences. At the end of the day, you need to write medical insights that others are able to read and understand. If you, for example, involve complex jargon or complex vocabulary or only scientific information, maybe some colleagues will miss it because not all those works in the pharmaceutical industry are of medical background. So it must be simplified, clearly written so people can understand. This can also facilitate sharing the insights across different platforms, especially when you work in an organization with a big or a diverse base of audiences. So we started saying that the medical insight should be of high quality, and we defined four main criteria for this. They must be relevant and specific, accurate and reliable. They must be actionable. They must be on time, generated on timely manner and communicated on timely manner. Comprehensive view is a must. Ethical compliance, the way you collected the insights and the way you communicate them, maintaining confidentiality and following the regulatory standards in the organization and the external regulations, and analytical depth and customization, and finally, communicability, which leads to understanding the depth of the insights and taking the appropriate actions. In order to summarize, we discussed today the importance of generating high quality medical insights. We mentioned why this high quality cannot be compromised and that it reflects the quality of work we do in medical affairs. We defined four criteria for what may be the high quality medical insights. And then we discussed 10 different criteria or descriptions for the ideal medical insights. Again, writing medical insights is an art. That's how I look at it. And it must provide valuable insights itself to different stakeholders. In our next episode, we will discuss how can we move this actionable insights into the third step, which is the ultimate objective: actionable insights, a plan of action that you and different stakeholders would implement in order to achieve the positive or the expected outcomes. Thank you very much for your attention and see you next episode.